Hi friends, it's Judy here and time for Guardrail 35. Now, let's take a look at our verse first. If anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he's a liar. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. And see, that man, he looks like he's got anger in his heart. And he's got one fist. Let's see, a man in gray. Here's our clue, 1 John. There's 1 John, 2 John. This is 1 John. He's got a fist. So fist makes us think of first. John, he's wearing a gray shirt. A man in gray always is a mech of John. I'm not sure why. But anyway, and there's 4 hearts. So chapter 4, verse 20. 2 T's. 2 T. It's funny. 2 T. 1 John, so fist John. He's got a fist John. Chapter 4, verse 20. And he's angry. So remember his angry eyes? Because he hates his brother. That's really sad. We don't want to hate our brother. We should not hate our brother. Let's see. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. Now there's a song that, let every good fellow now join in the song. Vive la compagnie. I think I learned that at camp or in Quebec. I'm not sure. So if anyone says, I love God, yet if anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he's a liar. If anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he's a liar. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. So 1 John, John is the man wearing gray. So 1 John, 4 hearts and 2 T's, 20. 1 John 4, 20. Let's look at Guardrail 33, principle in action. Believers reflect God's character. They love the sinner, but hate the sin. So doing, they don't get stuck emotionally tied to their enemies. Elizabeth Elliot had every right to hate her missionary husband Elizabeth Elliot had every right to hate after her missionary husband and 4 others were killed by a cannibal tribe in Ecuador in 1956. It was in Quito, Ecuador. Elizabeth, however, chose to forgive, and several years later, she completed her husband Jim's work by reaching the Aucas for Christ. Later, Elizabeth and the man who killed Jim toured together with the simple gospel message of God's love and forgiveness. And you know what? My mom and dad got to meet those Aucas that had become Christians that toured across Canada. And there's also a movie called End of the Spear that's very excellent to look up. Look at Rob Kenny. Rob Kenny forgave his father, who had abandoned him when he was 14. By refusing to carry childhood baggage into his adult life, Rob successfully raised his 2 children and is now helping to raise millions more through his YouTube videos, which teach valuable life skills many have never learned from their dads. Whoa, that is so great. Go check out Rob Kenny's YouTube video. Now let's look at our clues again. If anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he is a liar. So the man in gray with 1 fist, that's John. It's only 1 fist, so 1 John. And there's 4 hearts, so chapter 4, and 2 T's, 20, 2 T. 1 John, 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he's a liar. 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he's a liar. If anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he's a liar. 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. There you go. For Love and Wendy's Greater Freedom 1.0. Here we are at the beautiful Pacific Ocean. The sun is going down, but what a great way to end the day by doing our Bible verses, learning our guardrails. Percy and Sophia, and now new little baby Sebastian. We're going to do our guardrails together.